It's almost like accidentally regenerative. And regenerative has, three really primary attributes, right? It tastes better, it's better for your human health, and it's better for the planet. And in your absolute insane pursuit of taste and deliciousness, it led you towards regenerative. And I think that's really compelling because we talk a lot about, how do we get people to understand what regenerative is and why are they going to care? And if it doesn't taste good, it doesn't really matter. So the fact that pursuit led you towards an heirloom variety that is grown in a regenerative fashion is just really, really cool. And I really appreciate that side of the story.
I feel strongly kind of in the positioning of our products and our brand. Like I very much want to support the regenerative movement and regenerative agriculture, but I don't want to ever trick myself into thinking as like, that's the reason why someone will or should buy my product. And my product needs to taste good. It needs to perform in guacamole. It needs to be priced appropriately. It needs to deliver on all these core things and be regenerative. But it's a trick sometimes to think, if you think too much, well, regenerative is the thing, you might let these other things slip. And it's just hard to like then put the burden all on the consumer to say, well, sacrifice these three things to get this. And it's like, no. The standard is we all have to incorporate regenerative into excellent products. And so, on our packaging, it's like, I don't know. We don't make a huge fuss about being regenerative. Maybe some folks would say we do, but it's certainly not like the primary reason to buy it on our packaging and in our messaging because I don't think that is the primary reason to buy for most consumers. There's certainly some, but for most.
I think it's really hard with all the purchase intent data and the rhetoric around sustainability and regenerative to like get people to focus on that and stay disciplined to that, because there's a lot of bright, shiny objects, I think, that lie to you and tell you that you can lead with it. So I have empathy for founders and brands in terms of just kind of getting lost there.
Regenerative's definitely right now, I think can, in certain retailers, like can help you win out getting through the first door of sales, which is you got to get on the shelf and you got to get through the buyer. And so in a competitive category, if a buyer's looking at a bunch of items, there's certain retailers where if it's kind of even and one's regenerative, that very much will win out and that'll get you on the shelf. But then you got to sell, because if you don't sell, these regenerative commitments might not be as strong at the next review that the retailer has, because it's got everything's a business.